bunch of friggin' nerds in here. What is up, everyone? Second night in a row, baby. Get this chat over here. See what that all these nerds be doing here again. One night wasn't enough. All right. So we're just at the Booze News studio, which is the same exact place, just 2 feet closer. I didn't feel like setting everything up. Everything was already kind of in position from last night. So this is what we're gonna do. Good to see you guys. It's Friday. If you missed last night's live stream, think is totally worth going to check out. It was awesome. That was a lot of fun. So cheers to that. What? I didn't think. Come on, it's like a typical stream from the Bourbon Ridge, right? It's like we're gonna go for like 30 minutes, right? 2 hours later, we did a full freaking stream. So that's what happened. We had a good time. You guys missed out. You weren't there. All right, let's see who's in here. Get something in your glass, dang it. There is nothing on the agenda for tonight. There's no flight. There's no. It's just. I feel like we just need a night where we can just get into some shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? You guys getting some shenanigans. I getting shenanigans. It's Labor Day weekend. We're starting off the weekend. Right. All right, who's all in here? Janelle, of course. Pretty much always the first one. Daniel was here. Freaking nerd. 4 Leaf Whiskey. What's up, Stacy? Chris Valencia from Youngstown, Ohio. The heck, Chris? Dustin Pullman. Happy Friday, Chris. I've been looking forward to this stream all freaking day. I have too. Got off super early today. Got home and released this bad boy on Patreon. So if you're not over there right now, you better hurry up. If you are interested in this, for one, if you're a Patreon, you didn't know we dropped this, then you done messed up. You need to go over there right now. I don't know what the update is, but I imagine it will be sold out tonight. It was like we were over halfway in like the first hour. So it was go. It was flying. Freaking flying. James B was not here last night. Wow, way to go, James. Yeah, it's a Thursday, you know. Peter White, cheers, nerd. Lone Wanderer, what's up, Noah? Evan Shake, Elsie, what's up, dude? Uncorked, Shauna Marie. You know, you want to get shenanigans, you just let Shauna pick a pour. Just whatever she says, you know? Like, oh, Shauna said that. That's what we're gonna do. It's like the quickest way to just shenanigan. Who else we got? David Smith, what's up? Erica P. And Whiskey Central. What's up, Shayla Wayla? I honestly just grabbed some, just got some samples over here. I've already tried them, so it's not like I'm trying anything new, except for this one. I don't think I've tried this bottle ever. So we'll try that. I haven't really gotten anything new either. So I imagine, like, I don't even know what I want to drink, what we can do tonight. We'll see how this goes. We'll get some samples going. I might just have to bust out the wheel and just let the wheel decide for me. I don't know. But I've only gotten one bottle, really, in weeks. I wouldn't say weeks, like a week, you know? I haven't been spending. I haven't been getting a lot of new stuff. Bank account's happy. CC! The better Pullman. What's up, CC? JG. Hey, JG. JG sent me a photo of his brand new Darth Glenn that he won. It looked good. Scott Moody, what's up? This is starting to be a habit, and I like it. I don't know what you're referring to, but I like it too, baby. What's up, JJ? Happy Hazmat Day. Reminder, again, this pick dropped on our Patreon page, whiskeychannel.com Patreon, and the Mash and Journey guys. So the Mash and Drum, and this is my Bourbon Journey. So it's freaking flying. David, 13.1, David. 13 point, is that how far you have run? Wandering Mango. What's up? Got my Dukes. Heck yeah. What's up, Joe Thompson? Mike Franklin, the legend, and Rick. Truman, I'm going to pistol whip the next person who says shenanigans. 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 What's up, Livewire Whiskey? Freaking nerd. James Haig. I'm on a 4-day weekend. What? I could have. There was like, it was so dumb of a work day. Like I shouldn't. It is wasting gas. But whatever. Free paycheck. Got my Dukes, and it's gonna be good. I'm gonna tell you right now. Even if you don't like this bottle, you will like it, or you won't even know you dislike it anymore. It is dangerous. I bought another one. I got a backup for this one coming. Because mine's so OG, it doesn't even have a sticker. You guys will have a sticker. Donald Rance. What's up, Donald? Gene Brannaman. Let's go. Geoff Sion. What's up, dude? How you doing? Golf Whiskey. Happy Labor Day. Let's do it. I need another sample. I think I'm just gonna I just want to drink this. I'm gonna pour a little Remus. I'm feeling some Remus. How about that? Kind of MGP. I got this Copper and Cask, which is MGP. Lawrenceburg, Indiana. We're gonna get into this bottle because I don't know if you guys have experience with this. I tried this for the first time over the weekend. Kelsey brought, one of the guys brought a pick of this, and it was freaking phenomenal. And then I noticed this one is a single barrel selection for the distributor picked it. So I don't know, like I was kind of like, is that gonna be good? But I mean, it's not like, when you make a pick, it's not like, it doesn't matter who you are. You know, it's not like they're giving you, oh, well, you're this guy, so I'm gonna give you better stuff. It's just weird that the distributor does it. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know. But you got me thinking, we need to do a pick of that. Because the price is great and it tastes great. What's up, JH? David Bays? JG? Now this Remus is good too. This is Remus 3. Got a sample ski of the Remus 3. What's up, Keith J from my West Massachusetts hospital bed? How the heck are you doing, man? Joe Thompson with the Labor Day fireworks. I was gonna change the fireworks to freaking bunch of wrenches and hammers and stuff, you know, like Labor Day. Didn't do that. Didn't do it. Oh, do we got an update? Oh, he was asking. No. Aaron Beers, cheers, y'all. Currently fighting with some Barrel King wax. Wish me luck, man. You gotta get you X-Acto knife or razor blade, and you just gotta visualize where the crease is, and you just have to slide it in like butter. Maybe if you like warm up the blade, and then it just right through there, man. What's up, Bruce? Go easy on the samples. No. Absolutely not. Tommy D, cheers, my brother. So when are we gonna embrace a long and almost titillating? I don't. A titillating hug is something that I need. Were you in Italy for a couple of weeks? Oh, I thought you said, well, you were. I was like, Peter, do you not remember? Will T. Dude, are you in the park? Yeah, he's from the parking lot. There it is. Roy doing cocktails. So, Roy? Roy, what cocktail you got, man? Have you set a date? You mean the date? The date? The big date? Vaderade, holy smokes, I feel like we were just here. It was like 24 hours ago we were here. It was awesome. $5.10 for a gallon? I think it's like $3.19 here. Jeez. The heck? I need to just get a job that's close to the house. I'll freaking walk. Like, I don't need it. I don't need to drive. Jeez. What's up, Giselles? Good to see you. I use a lighter and a box cutter for those Barrel King wax puzzles. Is it the type of wax, man? Some of those, for one, the type of wax people use is drastically different. Like these, the ones that goes on our bottles is just, it's easy. You just cut right through it. Doc Swenson's, you just twist the wax off. You don't, like, was that some special wax? You don't have to cut. But then there's other bottles, some of that Tumbling Dice I have, it's like, you can't cut it. I don't know. I guess it does look cooler, maybe, like when it's I don't know. I can't explain it. You know, I'm imagining the Barrel King wax is just like that freaking Tumbling Dice. It's almost just like a layer of rubber. Yeah, how you doing, Keith? There we go. What's up, Mike Myers? Sug it. Tommy, the date is March. The weekend of March the 9th. Whoever does the Tumbling Dice wax, I hope they step on a Lego and then stub their toe on the bed frame in the same night. You know, I would say that's fair. That's more than fair. I would be cool too if they then fell in a pit of scorpions. Non-lethal, but very angry. Come on, man. It's gotta be easy to get into the whiskey. What's up, Saucy Shane? Tony Bag of Donuts. Oh, I missed Tony Bag of Donuts. Fireworks. Happy Labor Day, Trev. Got my 2 charity bottles. Heck yeah, let's freaking go, Tony. Joe Thompson, Yellowstone Single Barrel 115 proof this evening. First time, and find it delicious. Ooh. I love those freaking Yellowstones. I think it was I always get mixed up. I think it was Jay who sent me that one, the last one. So good. So good. I just realized it's Friday. We hosted my wife's family day, and we've been drinking whiskey all afternoon. And I'm like dead in bed at 7:15. Hey, you started early though. I would say it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You were there. Ooh, Crispy Bacon says, "What's up, Michter's 10 tonight?" I tried that this year's Michter's 10 that everyone's raving about. Pretty freaking good stuff. Pretty freaking good stuff. You can definitely tell it's got some older. It's not 10. There's no way it's 10. Or something in it is not 10, and it stands out. Just saying. Don't know what it is. I have to go watch your cellar aged video. Be right back. I think I still have some of that sample. Shoot, we could get into that. I did the review already. Now, here's the big issue. Am I going to find one? Because that bottle is blowing up. It's ridiculous. Crispy Bacon, you need to do that other blind I sent. Hey, I have it. I can do that. You're here. I have nothing planned. Labor Day shenanigans. I'm going to do a blind. It's right there. I'm also going to do this because it's right there. Perfect. We got it. Trev, you got to reach out to Jason C. and get one of his Sagamore VDN picks. What is VDN? Vidian. No, Donald, I need to write it down because I'm always like, I have things to do. And then I'm like, I got off early today. And I'm like, I'm sure there's something I could work on. Don't even think about setting up Discord. We need to have like a Discord if people want in, if they're in on that, they like that kind of thing, we can have it. I have a Discord thing, but I want my own. I want like a channel. Discord. What's up, David Styles? Happy Labor Day weekend, Trev. Cheers. Let's go. Let's do it. I see congrats, Keith, on 3 meals from now on. What? There you go, Keith. Heck yeah. Hey, what's up, Bayou Drams? What's up, Whiskey Folks? Martin R. Let's hope that Cellar Aged Makers doesn't become as rare as VTech. I don't think it'll be like that. But I also, it doesn't matter if it's as hard. It's still gonna be dang near, for a lot of people, I bet you it's just gonna be impossible. You're not gonna find it. Or if you do, it's gonna be ridiculously priced. But then again, I'm seeing a lot of people have gotten it. So I don't know. Maybe not. Major Zero. Cheers. Good to see ya. Noah likes Discord. Says Whiskey Central Discord's active. Let's do it. I like Discord. I'm always sitting here, so I could always just be in there just like to chat. I think Patreon even has a thing to where you just link the Discord. And whenever you join, or if you are on there, it just like, hey, here's the access to this private Discord or whatever. It's pretty cool. What's up, Plico dude? Labor Day shenanigans and no plans, do the whole stream sober. I literally sit here and don't drink alcohol. You're nuts. Nope. Did you get your hands on the C923 yet? Can't wait. Nope. By the way, I was gonna do like a booze news, but we didn't need to do it because I'm hoping that I get the bottle soon enough. But C923 of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I don't know where that photo came from. It looked like someone just took the photo from their house. So it's like, well, why does whoever took that photo, why do they have it at their house? You know what I'm saying? Like where did that come from? But the proof, guys, and the age is very interesting. I think it was like, it's over 13 years old. It's like 13 years, 7 months. And then the proof, I think, is like 133, which has been the highest proof that we've seen for a long time. Okay, so C923 is out. Interesting. So it's freaking the first day of September. I'm guessing maybe it's already dropping places. That's crazy. Anyway, I just think that's cool. I'm scared. Who knows? I'm sure there's been Elijah Craig barrel proofs that freaking have had over 12-year-old stuff. I'm imagining this isn't like, oh, well, this is the first time we're ever doing 13 years. Just because it has a 12-year age statement, maybe I don't know. But I think it'd be weird if, I don't know if they're gonna like they're doing this to like make certain hype of things. I don't know. Because imagine 13, 7 months, and then going back to 10. You know, the B batch, the 11-year B batch is still sitting on the shelf. It's the first time I've ever seen an Elijah Craig batch sit on the shelf. I could go there right now and get it. And it's been there for months. So that's weird. It says Ohio in the South. It's already out. Why does Ohio just get everything? Is it like that popular of a state? You know? So you're right, Trev. Some of those older ECVPs had to be older. I'm telling you, they had to have been. It's not like anything new. It's just they didn't advertise on the bottle. This is 13 years. To create some, like, I feel like them putting that on this bottle will create some sort of unnecessary hype before it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I gotta get it because it says 13, 7 months. It borders Kentucky. But why did they get it before Kentucky then? What's up, Clifford? What bottles are you looking for through the end of the year? I always look forward to the C batch of Elijah Craig barrel proof every year, because the C batches are like always my favorite. I hope I can get that goddamn Makers. Maybe if another Remus comes out, those always come out at the end of the year. Ooh, Redwood Empire just, what's that bottle? The Grizzly Beast bottle? They just dropped, batch 3 or 4. The new batch. Those are, I love that bottle. That's a really good bottle. What did I miss, Jake McKee? Just sitting here drinking. Let's get that flight. Let's do a flight. Because why not? I can. We have no plans. Bam. Now we need 4 glasses. How many glasses do you guys have? Because I have released like 10 glasses of my own, like for Patreon alone. And then I have so many glasses. It's unreal. Sample 2D. C. Look at that. Look at that. Crispy Bacon came in here and was like, hey, do my other flight. And I said, oh, I'm an idiot. That said 2D. Thank God I looked. There we go. And then A. Oh, that one's light. Looks like apple juice. 8 Glens, 4 Darth Glens, 4 Kinseys, 2 mini Glens, a brandy glass. Trev, wife's cousin from Atlanta, huge Braves and Bulldogs fan. It was easily a 20-minute conversation about the Braves today. Let's go Braves! Oh my God, that game last night was so good. Need me a frosted Kinsey. Where's my frosted Kinsey? I like rubbing that in your face. All right. Is Crispy Bacon, are you in here? Was there rules to this one? I didn't see him. I have 2 cheapo Glens and 2 of the Bourbon Range Glens, so only 4, but I drink alone, so I really only need 1. There you go. I have 2 Glens now, and only 1 from the Wrench. 1 Wrench Glen and 1 Wrench Kinsey are in whiskey glass heaven now. Are you kidding me? Dude. I've broken 1 glass. 1. Ever. I'm about to break a glass. I'm just saying, man, I've broken 1. And I was literally bringing them from like the kitchen back into here, and I'm holding as many as possible like an idiot, and 1 just flew out of my hand. This is interesting. At first, I was like, oh, that's clearly a rye. And then I go back to it, and it's like, that's either like a spicy bourbon or a bourbony rye. Joe asks, do you reuse your glass when you switch bourbons, rinse and reuse, or get a new glass? If it's just me, I'm reusing the glass. Half the time, I don't even freaking rinse it. I rinse it with other bourbon. If I'm like actually trying to judge something, like if I'm doing a review or whatever, it's okay. I put it in a fresh glass. Rather than that, I don't care. Oh, blame the kid, Faderade, whatever. I need a wrench glass as I'm down to just 2 left, says David. You sure do. I might have some, I know for a fact I still have rocks glasses and Glencairns for sale. The Kinseys. The Kinseys are Patreon rewards, but I always have extras. I make a freaking crap ton of glasses. Hundreds. It's ridiculous. Actually, 5 Darth Glens because I got the Bourbon Ranch one. All right, let's try it. Whatever this is. That's a rye. That's gotta be rye. There's something else about this that's just not what I'm used to. I wouldn't call it graininess. There's something earthy. Like I feel like I'm in the forest with this rye. That it might not be rye. It's gotta be. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know for a fact I don't know what that is. I don't know a lot of things. Let me get where's my notepad? I needed something to write on. Got a pen. Here we go. Handy dandy notepad. Nice. A. There's no rules to this flight, so I'm just gonna guess whatever I can about it. Seems lower proof. 90s. Next. We're just gonna see what I can come up with. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll rank them how I like them. 21090 has quite possibly the best Still Austin single barrel available. Well, for one, man, Still Austin is so good, and I can only imagine those picks can be even better. I need to contact them because we need to do a pick of that. Glass B. Drastically different. Also, I don't know, that first smell was like, that's also a rye. Then I go back into it. Very sweet. Then I'm starting to get notes that I would associate with a bourbon. Like there's a sweetness, but then it turns kind of caramely. Let me re-shock my nose. I don't know, that smells kind of bourbony. Hit that freaking like button, everyone. The Hogs play tomorrow. Is football starting? Is football starting this week? When is everything? When's the NFL start? So college is starting? What's up, Kathy? I still got baseball on, man. See, David says the Nancy Fraley picks are awesome, but only available at the distillery. Well, I want to do a pick with them, and somehow I want Nancy Fraley to be there. I want her involved. I want her to tell me that it's wrong, that what I say is wrong and what she says goes. And then we release it. David Bay says Fridays are when I bring out the 4 Bourbon Ranch Kinseys. Oh, yeah. Joe Dickinson. What's up? Happy freaking Labor Day. All right, B. I don't know, that gotta be a rye too. It is way sweeter though. Sweeter. Red fruit, juicy. It's crisp. I just love saying that word. It's crisp. It's so crisp. NFL is next Thursday when it starts. Okay. Yes, Trev, we got college games being played tonight. Michigan. Nancy told me to tell you to sug it, Trev. Tim! What's up, nerd? Get in here. I like this one a lot. I like this one. So far, I definitely like it better than A. It's got that chocolatey thing, but it's like chocolate covered cherry type of thing. With maybe a little mint leaf on top of it for garnish. That's good. Proof. Seems higher than A. It's lingering too. That is really good. Proof. I don't know if I'm struggling because I suck, which is probably the answer. It could be higher, or it could just be the rye. Maybe 115. maybe 100. I don't know. What's up, Dramhound? I know a guy who knows a guy who is getting a hazmat bottle. Watched Utah stomp Florida last night. Chocolate. What's up? What's up, Bubbles? Keith Thompson, what's up, nerd? It's time for another Trev and Cam live stream. You guys had good banter. We really do. We riff off of each other hard. He commented on something the other day saying let's set one up, so we'll do it. Also schlammered, so he probably doesn't even remember. Yeah, there's the barrel picks. I'm allergic to bullcrap, like what I'm about to say. The barrel picks, they ship to majority of states. There's, I think it's Utah. They hate Utah. There's a map. I saw a map on their website. I always thought I couldn't say that. I thought I could always say I couldn't say where they could or couldn't, but they got a map, so I'm gonna say it. Utah, Oklahoma, Florida maybe, and then Massachusetts is a new one. Supposedly Massachusetts sucks. They're being little babies. Yeah, Giselle's. Look at him. I know. And that's a recent thing because Massachusetts is throwing a little hissy fit about, I don't know to who. I guess it's a big deal, whatever it is going on. But supposedly it's going to be resolved. So, Wandering Mango says there's no problem with Florida. So Florida was good. I don't know the other states. It was like definitely Utah, Massachusetts. I feel like there's another one right next to freaking Utah that also was like, no, don't do that. But everywhere else, if you guys, I'm sure there's people out there that will definitely, if you if you need an assist, you know, have someone hand deliver it to you. Let's go to C. I really like B. The heck is this? Okay. That note's kind of going away, but there's something weird about this. Like, almost peppery. Like cayenne. Something spiced with this. Like, I smell it, and I almost was like, they put something in it for, like, if you could put whiskey in a Bloody Mary, it smells like this would be the one. Just strange. I do not know. Go Balls. Ugh. Any update on the Bull Run pick? I'm consult my notes. Okay, the last update we got with Bull Run is that we're getting another, he's gonna get another another Skype call with him to get the ball rolling on it. There was some pretty big loops that they wanted us to jump through. And I don't know if we're trying to say we ain't jumping through those freaking hoops, or we'll jump through that hoop, but we ain't jumping through that hoop. I'm just a dude. I don't know all that. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We have 4 other bottles at the distribution. So this one's going out, and then the other ones are ready to go. So whenever bank accounts recover, we're dropping more. We're just gonna keep dropping them. Joe. Also, this is getting better. I don't know what that was. Why I was getting such a spicy thing. It reminded me of like red peppers. What was I saying? Gosh dang it. Oh, Joe. What I don't understand is how some places will ship here to include whiskey, wine, and then other places are like, you're in a no-ship state. You can't do that. I don't get it. Does not make sense. Keith grabbed a Hazmat too. Let's go. I can't wait for you guys. Dukes of Hazmat tasting notes. We'll get into it here in a second after I finish going through this blind, because Brian, it's 80% alcohol. So this is gonna blow out all this. Trev, let's talk about the whiskey boners of you and Fred Minnick on Maker's Cellar Aged. Hey, guys, can we just take a minute? That's like the proudest work I've done on a video of mine. The freaking intro to that video. So fun. Jake McKee, yeah, whiskey, the Gypsy whiskey is definitely, it's $200. I didn't dive that much into it because it is the guy who like made it. I wish it wasn't $200. But for a celebrity whiskey that it's going to have that price because they're celebrity whiskeys, look at Sweeten's Cove bullcrap. So much better than Sweeten's Cove was. You remember that disaster? Whatever one that was, that $250 freaking crap. This one might be chocolatier, but it's like spicy chocolate. Spicy. Peppery. I think this is a rye. I think this might just be rye. Because there's no bourbon that tastes like that. It's so different. It's growing on me. I think that one so far is first, that one's second, and this one's third. Outside the Star, $10 super chat. The Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Heritage Rye is worth the hype. Uh-oh. I did, however, manage to get... Okay, so the Outside Star mentioned that he did get that today. Why is my Total Wine so bad? When people can just skip the border and pay $30 or $40 less. I wish, for one, I wish I had a Total Wine. Do not understand why some zip codes can get deliveries in Oklahoma and most can't. Joe, the sample guy. That makes zero freaking sense. Wait until I'm president. That crap, gone. Wisconsin, you can ship in bourbon, wine, and beer, but nobody from Wisconsin can ship anything out. So you can ship it within the state. Wise Guys too. What's up, dude? Just ordered a Dukes of Hazmat today. Not sure if I'll drink it or proof it down. I think you need to drink it first, then you can proof it down. I've honestly not even tried proofing that down just because I like the thought. I got a little water. We might try that. Just see what happens. I'm just a degenerate, you know. Give me 80%. What's up, Sugar Kitty? All right, let's move on to the last one. I'm liking that one more and more as we go. Wisconsin kind of sucks. This is a rye flight. I called it. This is rye too. Going back to kind of that sweeter side of things, kind of more similar to the first one, or the second one. Fruity, red, juicy. There is a very, it's not even cherry, it's more like a raspberry. Like a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Tart? Like a, I wouldn't say sour, but yeah, sour tart. That does not taste like what I thought it would. Lower proof. That gotta be in the 90s. Is there a rye 3 after rye? Is there a rye after rye 2? Get it? We get better cheese and milk and meat than any other state. I mean, I haven't had a lot of cheeses and milks and really meats from other places. I don't know. I believe you. You just said it so confidently. It's gotta be true. Dr. Detroit, I grabbed an insane Stag 22A haul, 4 of them. $149 each. My wife and I just happened to catch the 2 places at the right time. 4 of them. So you went to 2 places and there was like 2 bottles there. You go to the next place and it's 2 more over there. I will say D, I like the nose a lot more. The nose is like freaking phenomenal. And then I think the palate's just so, it's much lower proof, or it comes off that way to where it's like you gotta let down. It's not bad. It's just, I had put it somewhere else. So let me go back through. $210.90 in the house. What's up, Todd? Just opened the 3-chord double oaked pick. Tastes like cherries and chocolate milk. What? That sounds delicious. Yeah, there's a graininess on sample A. Honestly, kind of hides the rye. 2 is just freaking good. That's my favorite. Easy, hands down, number 1. I think A might be is 4. So that's the last place for me. It's not bad. It just didn't have what the other ones were bringing that I liked about them. Bourbon Baller Lee! The freaking baller himself, dude. What are you up to? How are you doing, man? Just poured the Still Austin on me. Oh. The name of the pick is Pour Some Austin on Me. I literally read that. Just poured the Austin on you. Like, I thought you did it. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. What's up, Gary? Good to see you. We're just doing a little blind flight. Get pre-gamed to drink Hazmat, you know? Or whatever we want to do. Has anyone had the rye? How do you... Okay, Lost Sock. For one. Lost Sock. I've been looking for you. How do you pronounce that freaking brand? Do you... What is that? The back, you know, with the 3? How do you say that? How do they want me to address them? So, Rye 3. I say RY3. RY3. You never know. What's up, Big Vic? All right, let me go between these. I love the nose of D. I'm telling, there's something I do not like about the freaking nose on C. Every time I first smell it, I don't like it. But then I like it. A lot of Pacific Northwest folk in here. The 3 isn't backwards. I just figured it was like an E or something, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird about C, man. Like, something I like and something I don't like. What's up, Philippe? Philippe! Texas. I'm from freaking Texas. I'm actually not. I'm close, though. 75 watching, only 63. Come on, people. We're just now, it's almost 7. And then we have a whole other hour. Come on. The Rye 3 batches are always a blend of 3 barrels. I think that's the meaning. Ah. What if they wanted to blend 4, though? You know? Anyone going to the Tennessee Whiskey Festival on September 30th in Chattanooga? What? No, I think because I'm already missing work that week, because that's the week of Miss Wrench's birthday. Booked a little cabin up by a lake. We're gonna go up there, hang out. Troy from Baker Drinks. Speaking of Pacific Northwest, cheers everyone. What's up, Troy? The heck are you up to? Another hour. I'm gonna be so hammered. What do you think? It's Friday. It's Memorial Day. We might be slammered already. I think 3. It doesn't really matter. Let me guess the proof. 110. 105. All right. I have the answer sheet. I found it. Sample 2. Oh. That's a one way to open it. All right. Keep things consolidated. Looking nice around here. Dateline special, cabin on the lake. Okay, JG. It's already scary out there. I'm telling, we've been to this same cabin before. It's not, it's safe, but it's like, man, we out here. Okay. Let's just find out what these are. A, A was my last place. It was not bad. It just was lacking other things. Like, it just was kind of one-dimensional to me. Hard Truth Rye. I said it was 90s. It's 100. There is a graininess to it, but there is, the sweetness is there. It's a good bottle. I think that's a decent bottle. I guess it would depend to me, like what would the price of that be? Anyway, the next one was my number one favorite. Sample B. I've never heard of this. Union Horse Reunion Rye. I said it was 115. It's 93. But it's 100% rye. I don't know if I've ever had 100% rye. Wow. That's fantastic. Union Horse Reunion. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. I'm not lying. Union Horse Reunion Rye. They got a barrel strength of it, it looks like. I've never seen that. I'm looking at it right now. I have no idea what it is. According to this website, this is the one. Product origin, Kansas. And they have it in stock for $78. That's a good bottle. I like that. I bet the cask strength would be freaking killer. If that's how good the 93 proof version is, holy moly. Well, there's one, $60. Interesting. First time for everything. That was my favorite by far, man. What's up, Amy? Boom! Hindo! Go Braves! What Doc Swenson's you tried, 210? Because I freaking love Doc Swenson's, man. I love them. I love the heck out of them. David, 13.1, $5 super chat. If I was to travel to one whiskey festival, what would you recommend? It's hard. I can't really tell you because I've truly only been to one whiskey festival. And this was years ago. I don't know. I'm sure from my experience, things evolve. Sometimes maybe not for the better. So I can't speak to it now. But I went to New Orleans Bourbon Fest. I believe that was 2018. Freaking, I had Brent Elliott from Four Roses. He gave me a book. I walked up to him. He was like, hey, you want to try? No one was at his booth. And I went up there and he's like, hey, you want to try some of this Elliott Select? And I'm like, sure. Okay. And then he's like, hey, you want a book? And I'm like, yeah. What do you mean, do I want a book? Pulls out this freaking Four Roses book, autographed it, and just talked. Awesome. Fred No was there. Eddie Russell freaking poured me whiskey. Like, I'm just like, here you go, Eddie, fill up my glass. Crazy. Freddie No, he was there, and you had to, like, step away from the guy. He would talk to you. You don't go and talk to him. Like, he is going to talk to you, and then he won't stop talking to you. Crazy. Crazy. Fun time. Thoroughly schlammered. But again, this was back in the day. It was a very memorable trip, for sure. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. Pretty expensive, but all events are getting expensive. I think they shouldn't be as expensive as some of them are. But I don't know. Just depends. Bossa Nova. forget which one those are. I got them all over there. Oh, so the Bossa Nova is the Ambarana finished one. Here's my issue with Ambarana is, and maybe that's why the Bossa Nova is only aged for 3 days in the Ambarana. Ambarana, man, it will overpower really freaking quick. So you can't let it run off with the whiskey. It's crazy how much it tastes like a cinnamon roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be in the mood. I pour it, I love it, but then I'm like, that's it. Like, that's all I want. Like, I can't just keep drinking that thing, you know? Just like I can't eat 10 cinnamon rolls. Oh yeah, Trev, you were at, okay, the Des Moines Whiskey Fest. Now here's my thing, JG. And JG, I think this goes without saying. That event was only as good as it was because of the people that were there with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the crew that we had there, David Keard, Bubble Bath, freaking you got to hang out with you. The amount of people in that building was unfathomable. It was, for one, no way that passed freaking fire safety code. It was just unreasonable. It was not okay. If you wanted to get from the bottom floor and take the staircase up to the, because there was booths downstairs, and then there was right above it was another little catwalk type thing with more booths, it would take you 20 minutes. There was that many people. I mean, it was insane. So the space and the amount of people did not mesh. BioDrim says, I'm biased, but NOLA Bourbon Fest is lit. It is a lot of fun. I hope it still is. The Doc Swinson's I picked up this week is a triple cask. It is the first bourbon I've got the tobacco note on. It's Sheridan Kodak. I love that bottle outside the Star. And there's another bottle. They have a cask strength version of that. You might not be able to get it right now. I have one of my favorite bottles ever. Foregate freaking Chris, the freaking wrench. Let's go, folks. What's up, dude? The heck are you, man? Let's get back to this. See, we went off on the tangent on the Union Horse. Really good. Was my third place. I thought it was pretty weird. It's Old Ezra 7-year. I've never had that bottle. There is something I might put that as last place. There's just something off. It's only saving grace as it gets better. But boy, it just, there's something weird about it. I put it third. It could definitely switch up to fourth place, honestly. And then my second place was D. 13th Colony, Southern Rye. Another one, 13th Colony. I think I've heard of them. 13 going on 30. No. 13th Colony. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tell me that the 13th Colony bottle isn't birthday bourbon. You know what I'm saying? The Bossa Nova's like Cinnabon liquid. See? 13th Colony's out of Georgia. Bad Axe freaking Bourbon! What's up, man? Eric Lawyer. Eric's Lawyer is here. 6 minutes late. What did I miss? Just going through this friggin' blind. I nailed. They're all right. They're all right. I got the proof on that one too. I almost got the proof on the old Ezra. I said 115, then I bumped it down, but it's 114 proof. The Union Horse, though, is the show tonight. That stole the show. That's freaking good stuff. Way to go. I love it when a brand I've never freaking heard of does so goddamn good. Let's do a little blendy. This is called Crispy Bacon's Blend. What's up, Philip Travis? Late to the game, but you're here now. Paul and Ann, late, but they're here. All right. What about the 13th Colony Bourbon? Because I think I've seen that at my store. Never picked one up though. I might need to. Maybe I should just quit being like the people I talk crap about, and I'm just like, explore and open your mind a little bit. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to open my mind. You know? Maybe. I'll send you a Cask-proof Union Horse. Ooh, that, heck yeah, because, oh, that's the blend. That can go over there. I want to drink that Union Horse. It's good. Like, I like that. It's so, I think I like it so much, which is weird. 100% rye. Just crazy. Because it's so, I want to say it has bourbon qualities, and that's why I like it so much, but it's 100% rye. It's chocolatey, man. Just good old me. $10 super chat. Enjoyed the interview last night, Trev. I had a lot of fun with that interview for sure, man. I think it's worth rewatching. Not a lot of my live streams are worth rewatching. I think hearing Ari talk, I could just listen to that guy talk. He's so knowledgeable and passionate. It's awesome. It's insane. Remember when I gave you Union Horse in Madison 2 years ago? Nuh-uh. Did you really? There's no way. I literally don't. I don't even remember the name. I remember a lot of what we tried on that trip. There's no way. Chris, you just blowing smoke, dude. Truman's pouring some Sam Houston 15 ID batch. Always over pour the Bourbon Ridge the Green Glen. Truman's got himself one of the Bourbon Ridge Green Glen Cairns. The problem with those colored Glens is, like you said, you can't see. You just pour. Oh, shoot. The 13th Colony Southern Bourbon is good for the price for sure. Drinks above its age a little. Good everyday's ever. Interesting. Well, Keith, I'm going to have to pick one of those up then. I see it all the time. Again, I'm pretty sure. What's birthday bourbon look like? No, it's different, but it's close. You know, they took inspiration. How about that? Whiskey Bank. First time on your live stream, fun stuff. Also, 13th Colony Bourbon and Rye are wonderful pours. Too bad. Not available, I'm guessing, or here in California. Well, shoot. Todd Ritter. What's up, Todd? How the heck is Todd Ritter? Travis Robinson. Evening. Good to see you. Bourbon School classes in session. Lost Sock, what's your opinion of Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Spanish Oak? Well, Lost Sock, that's a very particular bottle that I don't have. Someone help Lost Sock with the Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Spanish Oak. JG, I didn't forget about our special night together, but I will say, I left that event not really. There's a period of time that night I don't remember. The end of the event, and then at some point at the house we're playing cards or something, and then I remember. I start remembering. There's a black hole. Okay, so we're getting a unanimous, like, pretty good stuff from 13th Colony. James B says, guess who hit 180 today? I have lost exactly 100 pounds. Holy freaking crap. Let's go, James. James, you weigh as much as I do now. The heck, 100 pounds? Okay, so Chris was not. He's not lying. We had it. Interesting. Dude, it couldn't have been in the bottle, man. It had to have been in like a freaking unmarked bottle. I don't remember. I looked up that bottle and label. I don't remember it at all. Interesting. I don't know. Schwanda, have you tried the Penelope Toasted Rye? Not the rye. What do you guys think about the Penelope Toasted Rye? I haven't seen that. We usually get like Penelope stuff. I don't think we have. I don't think we have any. If they have other ryes, I don't think we get any rye. All right. I'm going to pour. Let's scoot those off to the side. I'm going to pour a little bit of this. Copper and Cask. I don't know if you guys have had any of these. I was kind of introduced to this over the weekend, and then I went to the store and they had one. What I really like about this, again, it's, you know, I don't think it's barrel strength. I guess it is. It's 60.9%. It doesn't say on. I guess what's weird is that it doesn't say the word barrel strength on it. They just leave that off. It's 121.8, so I'm guessing it is. But it's MGP, 6-year MGP, barrel strength, non-chill filtered, $45. You know, a little, even if just pricing it a little lower than everyone else makes you stand out. $45? Okay. It is weird. It is weird they don't say, other than Cask. So, I'm not No, they are very transparent. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's weird, like straight bourbon whiskey, single barrel selection. You would think they would throw that on there too. But yeah, the whole back gives you the breakdown of everything, the whole mash bill, the day it was filled, when it was bottled, where it's from. It is very open. Oh, they do say it. They do say it. Non-chill filtered and released at barrel proof. So it is on the bottle. You know what I'm saying? They've got to have it on the bottle somewhere. Anyway, they do a lot of barrel picks, so I think the best thing that we could do is email them and see if we can't get a Bourbon Wrench pick of this. Because especially if we could put it out at like 45 bucks, I'm all in, man. I want you guys to get some good stuff for cheap too, man. I like cheap. So good. Chris just sent me a photo. I'm gonna post that on I'm gonna post that on the Patreon. I'm not gonna show that here. It's not bad, but that's funny. That's funny, dude. Good times. Chris, I still have that freaking Eagle Rare bottle over there. They get older each year and haven't gone up in price in 3 years. Exactly what we want from a company. And they are so good. With so many people doing sourcing from MGP and blah, 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 it's hard to like differentiate yourself. And I think, I don't know what they do or whatever, is just, there's a layer of flavor that you don't get on other MGP barrel strength bottles. Dude, Chris, we need to hang out again. That was so freaking fun. It was such a good time. Especially like that group of people, just a bunch of just nerds, man. It reminds me of like, it doesn't taste like Blue Note, but these guys remind me of that brand of, why can't you put out good stuff and not charge $80 for something that should be $45? Oh, that's right. We're gonna do it. I would be so into that. Me too. Trying to figure out if my HSA pays for bourbon. It's worth a try. Copper and Cask is all over New England. I want it. Don't they have some finished stuff? I want to try some finished. Trev, you got to meet Randall, the blender for Copper and Cask. Super smart and interesting. Maybe I can just do another freaking interview. I'm going to email them. I'm emailing them tonight. What other brands do you want to see? If we could do a barrel pick with a brand, I'm thinking Copper and Cask. I'm thinking Blue Note for sure. Still Austin. I think if we can get a bottle from each of those, I mean, that's just banger, banger, banger. 3 bangers. Just unreal. Do you think Barrel, they love me. Them fools always messaging me. Maybe we can ask them. Do they do barrel picks? I don't know, but we should make, what would it hurt? That's a good start. That's enough emailing. We work hard. We don't work that hard, people. Pour something. Copper and Cask buys new make and transports it to Florida, and it ages in Florida 100%. That's the difference for them. Well, it's so, yeah. They also use Kelvin barrels. Are you sure it's Florida? Why do they bottle it in Rhode Island? It's bottled by Latitude Beverage Company. The heck is that? What a weird journey that bottle goes on. Here's the thing with Penelope. Here's the thing, man. We a small crew over here, okay? Tumbling Dice, yes. Tumbling Dice, so good, man. So freaking good. Friday at Fred's. What's up, Fred? What's up, William Reynolds, you legend? David also says Penelope. So basically what I'm going to do is draft up an email, and then I'm going to change the company's name, and I'm going to send it to all of them. And I'm going to see who bites. I mean, if we could even get 2 off of that list, I'd be happy. King's Family? Is that the Kings County stuff, Travis, from Tennessee? Because I got a bottle from them, and they're freaking good. Yeah, that Blue Note is a must-have for me, not gonna lie. Hey, what's up, Louie? Seen an old Fitzgerald tin floating around in Chicago. Did you buy it? Got him. Yeah, a Ryconic. That's what I'm saying. That's the one I got, man. That's freaking good stuff. Stag. Okay, if we get a stag pick, then you don't get one. Just kidding. We'll take you on the pick. I signed up. I hope you guys all signed up for the barrel pick thing. The issue is if you get selected, you got to buy the whole barrel. That's why we're here to help. If you need someone to help, if you win. Trev Durrell, the Whiskey Saint, lives like 15 minutes from where Copper and Cask gets bottled. So it just gets bottled there. It's weird. It's so good. I'm telling you. You can tell. This is what your brain does when you drink Copper and Cask. Man, that's like, kind of reminds me of MGP. But it's got this, it's almost got a nutty characteristic that I don't really get on MGP. Like almond. I get an almond note. Sweet almond. Like almond milk. It don't taste like almond milk, but you know how that's kind of sweet? That's what I get. It's freaking good. What's up, Kevin? The heck have you been? Starlight. I mean, are there any other obscure brands that do picks that you guys would be interested? 13th Colony, freaking Union Horse, like any weirdos like that are like, hey man, we'll hook up the nerds and turds. You know? Let me see if we got an update on the pick. Okay. This is I'm about to do something. I'm gonna get it ready. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna do it. Because I can. I have the power to do that. I can do whatever I want, folks. Let me do a quick little math here. This is very interesting. Okay. The Doc, what's up? Middle West, do they do picks? It's got to be people who do picks. So when you say holiday, is that the those are the guys from Missouri or something, right? Union Horse. I'm writing all these down because I'm gonna look into them. Is Detling doing any picks? I don't even know who Detling is. What's up, Marty? Good to see ya. As long as Miss French says it's okay. Middle West does picks. Cedar Ridge in Iowa. New Riff. Ooh, a New Riff. They might be a little harder, but I don't know. For being as small as we are, we're tiny. I mean, look at me. Look at my tiny hands. The smaller guys are much more like, yeah, let's freaking do it. And some of the bigger guys are like, get in the back of the line, you freaking loser. So, I wouldn't expect to see like freaking Four Roses picks anytime soon. Maybe. Who knows? But, we're just a freaking another brick in the wall to them. Keith Smith? What's up, Keith? Driftless Glit. Ooh, we did do that Driftless pick, so I'm familiar with Driftless. We could do a return to Driftless. Legends. I've never even heard of them. We literally, look how many freaking, all these people I got to email. This is my Bourbon notes page. Barrel King. We've already talked, David. We've had an intense talk with Barrel King. I think that's something that we will be able to do, but it's going to be maybe like next year. Who wants to hear that? But we have talked to them. Like genuine, like legit talks. So that's very possible. That's very possible. Dancing Goat. Miracle Martinez stopping by to say thanks for the good thoughts, prayers for my mom. She's been in the hospital since July 9th from brain aneurysm. Will be discharged tomorrow. Wow, let's raise a freaking glass to that. Been in the hospital for months now. So, wow. Cheers, thanks for stopping by, letting us know. I think Rare Character, I think we talked to them and I think they blew us off. I think they were like, yeah, these guys freaking suck. Trev's freaking sucks. I want to see a Bourbon Ridge Makers pick. Yeah, I sure do. I wish, maybe. Green River. Iron Root. I mean, I'm cool with Texas. Texas. Freaking goddamn Texas. Ooh, RD. James, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about them, man. James, I might need you to go snag me a freaking, one of their finished bottles. I've seen multiple different people talking about that bottle. It's making me want them. We got the Still Austin, don't worry. We got, okay, I think that's enough emails I gotta send to people. I might just like, we're gonna have to like pick a couple at a time, see who bites, see who doesn't. ASW, we gotta write them down too because I like them. Hirsch? Henry, what's up? Peerless, I don't know if Peerless would, I think we're too small for them. Peerless like it big. They like it big. Hirsch, like it big. I don't know about Hirsch, to be honest. I'm gonna write them down though. Starlight, I got Starlight on here. Copper Sky. God dang, we got a lot on here. All right, I'm done for now. What's up? Dennis, I've seen you in here, and I don't think I've said hello to you, but I've seen you. I know you haven't had much Middle West, but I think you would really like doing something with them. Did you have Nulu? Pappy? You email Pappy? Here's my issue with Nulu, is not Nulu themselves. It's that everyone, it's like they're just constantly putting out Nulu picks. You know? So it's like, everyone else has already done like 10 Nulus. It's like, come on, I want to do something. I want to do, no one does this stuff. All right. Man, we still got 30 minutes. We got some shenanigans to get into. We're drinking Hazmat, baby. We're doing Hazmat. And this is the barrel pick we dropped today. We dropped it today. I might have also dropped a link only to the viewers of this chat. If you aren't a Patreon, you might want to click that. There appears to be, I think, if my math does me correct, I am from Arkansas. There appears to be like, I think maybe 20 bottles left. It's not many. You can't go tell your friends. The Dukes! We're drinking some Dukes just to celebrate it dropping. Again, guys, this is part 2 of our, I don't know what to call them. Fight against cancer bottles. Remember that we started this for Kira's dad, Ron, and Ron passed away last week. So this is kind of, in my mind, this is like the Ron legacy bottle, the Dukes of Hazmat. I think it's really cool. It's also 80% freaking alcohol and 27 years old. So how good is it? Well, we're going to try it. Someone wanted some tasting notes earlier, and I was like, I'll get to it. And then now we get into it. Just poured some Ron Jam 2. I love this smaller distillery picks. And here's the thing, and what I love about them is they are like, hey, we are willing to work with you. The fact of the matter is a lot of those picks, a lot of those smaller people are putting out stuff that's really good. I think we get tired of chasing crap, and then it's just whatever. Whereas these people are like, hey, I'm just sitting here on the shelf, and it's like, what do we do? why me? They also don't have the reach and the distribution, and I think doing that, they like working with us because we can get them out to people who would have never, I've never even heard of half of these people, never seen them. So if we could get a pic of it, how many of you other guys would be like, well, I've never heard of that. Dancing Goat has some weird stuff, and you can get cheese curds. You can sleep on my couch, too. I will be on your couch 1 hour late, brother. Pause for Hazmat. I feel it. I feel my soul. It's crazy that even after drinking all that I've drank, I can still feel the outline of my freaking esophagus. That can't be. This is poison. Let's face it, alcohol is poison. This is poison. What's up, Duke McHale? Thinking of your freaking couch, Eric. What I want to start getting into is I love getting samples from distilleries and doing it. I would love to get into like actually going to the distillery and making the pick there. That way it would be kind of a fun thing to bring, like other guys do, bring some of you guys along with. Because like so many people just, you don't get to experience that. You don't get to see the behind the scenes, which is so, at least for me, when I first did it, I was like, this is unreal. This is so cool that I get to do this. I think a lot of you would like that too. And I would want, like, why can't you? What's up, Christopher David? I drank it and almost died. I have another. Trev is going to time travel. I hear colors. I'm feeling good right now, but watch the transition. Watch the transition. Here, let's do something. Stu said, and then someone made a comment, if you water it down, it's like you're getting 2 bottles. I mean, it's 80, so you could put a lot in there. First barrel pick for me will be Eagle Red. What? Okay, Dramhound. Does it go down as easy? I will say yes. Like, is it hot? Like, do you know you're drinking 80% alcohol? Abso-freaking-lutely. You know that you're drinking flammable substance. I mean, look, it's so hot, it just burned that off. But it will also get you into serious trouble. Oh, wow. You might wanna put some, you might want to put a little water in that. Philip Travis just placed my order. Let's go. Cheers, buddy. Like I said, we only got a couple bottles left, and I figured we just drop that in here for you listening. But if you want to ensure you're in on all of these other picks, we got any tier on the Patreon. They were saying, oh yeah, well we can open it up and freaking we can do it Monday. It ain't that this bottle's not gonna last the freaking night. Adding some water to this definitely changes. Like, it's turning into a freaking, I will say without adding water, the only tasting note that you will care about is how you are drinking 80% alcohol. It is like all I can focus on. And it makes me laugh. Like it's almost just fun to drink 80% alcohol. You put some water in it. I can actually start smelling something. It's very vanilla. You gotta think kind of, it's like light whiskey type of like vanilla, like super, I wouldn't even say super sweet, just icing, vanilla icing type of thing. But then there's honestly like, I wouldn't call it oak in the traditional sense. It's like you're not smelling wood, but there's definitely a layer of, I can tell. I'm gonna be straight up with you. You see 27 on there, and you're thinking, what could that taste like? It does not taste like wood. I think what it does more is adds. So you said custard. I almost feel like the 27-year age takes this vanilla. Like we love to use creme brulee as a tasting note. That's straight up like, I think that 27 adds, you're torturing your dessert. And it's giving this nice, it's there. Very sweet up front. Little bit of the oaky coming in. You water it down, it really does taste just like you take a light whiskey. This is trying to compare this to something. If you want to know what this is reminding me, you take something like Kira's Revenge, and you add like that was 15 or 16 years old. But if you added more depth, more oak, more like, you're getting not just vanilla, but you're getting a little of this like freaking butterscotchy thing. You're getting this graham cracker thing. That's kind of, then this is with water. This is with water, by the way. Yeah, the nose is insane with water. It's honestly like, I don't get the Canadian like aspect to this. Like, I don't know where that comes in my brain. Huh. It's still equally as freaking on fire. It's still burning me very aggressively. Like, I still feel it. James Lay, what are you doing here so late? What does a flame do to that hazmat? Nothing. What is Aaron doing? I like the custard thing. Wandering Mango. That's a good note for this. It is like a custard. Like a thicker. The 27 years really adds a thickness to this. I'm going to tell you though, the highlight to this bottle to me is the fact that you're drinking one of the highest proof whiskeys that has ever been made. Whiskeys that has ever been made. It makes you laugh. That you're just killing yourself. It's awesome. Man, Dramhound just straight up killing it over there with the freaking picks and stuff, huh? Fan Suzuki Bourbon Mob. What's good? What are you up to? How are you doing? Fan Suzuki. Have you been here? Are you new here? Get in here, man. Por cow. Dos Años Whiskey. Hey. I know, Brazilian channel. What's up? I was gonna say, like, what's your name so I can, because I would probably, I'm gonna always butcher your YouTube handle. Maybe I'll butcher your name too. How much water did you add, Trev? I added quite a bit, like, quite a bit in terms, like, I didn't add just a drop. I'm gonna add a little more just to see, like, proof it down even more. Because it's still very warm. It's almost freaking transparent now. I don't know. This might be something you want to add water to. I will say, I do not like that as much. It takes away all of that feeling, for sure, but all it leaves you is just this, like, butterscotch note. That's all you get. It's like I just ate a freaking Werther's or something. Like I ate a piece of candy. I didn't drink. I don't know. I would kind of rather just drink freaking high-proof stuff, get slammered. I'm doing an Eagle Rare pick a couple days after him, friend of a friend, hit the lotto. Well, if a friend of the friend gets sick, I will hop on a plane. Joe Thompson, clean glass, moving on to Four Roses, single barrel proof. What recipe, Joe? Because some of them are... I have a recipe back there. If I could ever do a pick myself, I would go straight for that one. How would it go with Coke? I don't think I have a Coke, or else I would try it. Maybe we could do that this weekend. How about that? I'll see if we could do like a Patreon live stream. Blending with Coke. I could do a video blending whiskeys with Coke. And just cover what whiskey blends the best with Coke. Cheap, Blanton's, Hazmat. What's going on in Arkansas whiskey-wise? Any new brands coming in? What do you mean, any new brands coming in? As in what? Like, people creating whiskey? Or just new bottles? Trev got any matches? Would be cool to light a little resin. Will it do? Are you trying to make me blow up? What, does that work? I mean, I could go get a freaking lighter and see what happens. You know, like, is that a thing? Are we about to light this glass on fire? I think that would make good. I think, how many, are we at 100 likes? I bet that could get us there. Old Granddad 114. What about it? Oh, mixing it with Coke? Pappy and Coke? If only I had Pappy. Who has Pappy? Is Pappy even cool anymore? You know? OESQ? I think that's what mine is. Got my Dukes and Ron Jam. Let's go bourbon before friggin' bacon. How the heck have you been, man? Joe the Sample Guy, Jack and Coke, hands down. I feel like that would honestly be... That's the staple, like that's the control test, you know? Distribution, we still got Still Austin. See, we've been getting a couple new brands, but they're brands I've never heard of. I've never seen anyone really talking about them. So who knows if they're good or not. There were a couple new bottles on the shelf. I've just simply never even heard of anything. The only Pappy, James, I'm reading the Calumet 16 over Pappy 23. I've only tried Pappy 15. I couldn't imagine it gets better. It's just... I don't know. I don't think at this point in time, it's the name itself carries enough weight. It doesn't matter. They don't have to put in good stuff anymore. They might not have ever put in, they don't have to put in good stuff at all. So it's like you're chasing the idea. It's not like you're chasing the greatest bourbon of all time. Calumet 15, Calumet 14, 15, 16. I bet most of you can go to the store right now and get one of them still. But you have to give your left freaking nut to even maybe even get a Pappy freaking 15. A 15-year-old bourbon. Look how many... Dickel has a 15-year-old bottle for 60 bucks. Being 15, who cares anymore? What are they doing to the Pappy to make it so much better? They're not. It's not as good as you think. It's good. I didn't hate it. I thought it was really good. I would never, ever in my life freaking buy it. After tasting it, and as someone who drinks my bourbon, there's no way I would ever spend my paycheck to get one. Like, that's fucking stupid. To me. It might not to you, but to me. Lot B, I also have tried Lot B. Weller 107 is better than Lot B. I'll say it straight up. That's not even subjective. That's an objective fact. I have a Dickel 15 pick, but this pick is real good for 65. Peter, I also have a Dickel 15-year-old pick that is 17 years old, still paid 60 bucks. I would probably pick that bottle over freaking Pappy, to be honest. If you said you have to go live on this island and you could only drink this bottle for the rest of your life. Like your cup never empties. I would probably pick that freaking 17-year-old Dickel. I don't know, J Cells. I haven't tried it. I bet it would be good. You like sweet things. Had a Pappy 15-year-old sample and was not blown away. There's so much better whiskey for a fraction of the cost. And why the guy Stu knows. Because he has the other bottles you're thinking of. Gonna pour some Elijah Craig C922. Guess what? Elijah Craig C922 exists for 60, 70, 80 bucks. And dare I say blows Pappy out of the water? To me it does. I definitely trade your paycheck for a Pappy. My paycheck's not that much, man. Christopher says, I would take a Maker's Cellar all day. Rick says, I've had Pappy 15, 20, and 23. 15 is the best. 23 was way too oaky. It reminds me, I've had on my 25th birthday, which was like a year ago. Not really. I tried a sample of Rhetoric 25. And you could have just walked into you could have walked into a rainforest, picked up a damp, rotting log, and sprinkled some of it into a whiskey. Like, there comes a point where age isn't cool anymore. Like, wow, you spent 25 years in a barrel just getting disgusting. You know, like, it's just a waste of freaking time. Trev, I randomly found a liquor store while working that had a few Dachshunds and exploratory cask. Was tempted to buy, but I can go back there. Richie, let me know what they got, man. I'll let you know what I think. Really depends. Some of them, I'm like, man, that's definitely a pickup. Other ones are kind of depends on you. They're all pretty good. I mean, let's be honest. I like them all. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt just to grab one that sounds interesting to you. If you think you like Oloroso Sherry, or if you like, I don't know, you want to get weird, try that Amberana. Cinnabon in a bottle. I've already seen Maker's Mark Cellar aged for $599. Ridiculous, man. Ooh, Peter brings up a good point. The Lucky 7, 14, and 15 Proprietor is not easy to come by, but that's another bottle that's like, that's better than freaking Pappy. Halden, what's up, Halden? My 17-year-old Diggle pick was $60, and it was one of the best over 15-year bottles I've had. Same with mine, dude. It's just so good. Woodford Weeded is better than Lot B. I wouldn't go that far personally. Hold on. We gotta, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. This is for Giselle's. A single ice Hazmat bourbon. Not bourbon. Hazmat Canadian whiskey, 80%. I mean, what kind of degenerate does that? Puts a singular ice cube in a Kinsey is what I'm getting at. Wow. That honestly, that changes more than I even thought it would. What kind of degenerate uses an automatic freezer ice? Because if this can make it taste something, then anything can. It's still, you know, it's great. Like, it's cold. I'm feeling it. It's cold. It still smells freaking hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it smells like this is still going to be high proof. Which is crazy. It smells different, though. Like, the aroma is different. What it's doing to me is not. I think that's the first time I've ever had freaking like light whiskey. This is obtainium, okay? This is obtainium, people. This is like freaking light whiskey. I think that's the first time I've had light whiskey on ice. And it's not bad. It's still very aggressive. Like, it's not, it's aggressive. I think what I like about it is the fact that it's cold makes it, it's literally like boozy ice cream. Like liquid. My ice cream melted, and now I've mixed a little alcohol in the melted ice cream, and I'm drinking. That's weird. That's fun. I mean, I couldn't do this all the time. Giselle, I don't know how much of that you're gonna drink. You're gonna pour you get a big rocks glass, which I have one. And I wasn't gonna do that because I'm not that fancy. But if you put a big rocks glass in it, put a big rock in a rocks glass, and then sit there and sip it, I bet you wouldn't drink it as your starter. For one, it's 80% alcohol. I bet you that's like a dessert pour. Like, okay, had freaking dinner. I'm gonna go sit down now, and I need me a little bit of, you get some of this on ice and like some chocolate or something, and then now you got a good time. The nose blows my mind. It really does. How it's not getting muted by the ice. That just shows you how powerful it is. I mean, it's getting cold now. It's straight up freaking ice. It's freezing cold. And it's still very vanilla. In fact, it almost takes away, I don't know if this makes sense. If you guys haven't had a lot of light whiskey, this might not make sense at all, but it kind of has this characteristic of, it doesn't matter what light whiskey it is, you can tell it's light whiskey. There's like a certain note. I think the ice kind of gets rid of that. I always call it kind of black licorice in a way, because I hate black licorice, but it almost gives you that sort of rooty character. It's weird. The ice kind of gets rid of it. I will say, like, it's at this point, my tiny little, freezer ice is getting pretty low. It's taken a lot of the flavor away, but surprisingly still enjoyable. This is science, man. This is what we do here. We just do stupid crap and see what works. The kind of time you wake up with a heart tattoo and your underwear on backwards. What's up, Dennis? Cheers, nerds, a little late, and you're drinking whiskey on ice. This is 80% Hazmat whiskey on ice. For science. No, just good old me. You are absolutely correct. It's not just, it's cold. Cold. Why do you think Coors Light wants you to drink their stuff when the mountains are cold? It's because the colder the thing is, the less your tongue tastes. So it's not that it's not like the cold is killing this. The cold is killing your tongue. So This still has a taste, but your tongue doesn't interpret the cold. So that's what's happening. It's definitely taking flavors away. Wine is supposed to be served at a certain temperature, because if it's too cold, you don't taste it, or you taste different things. You get more tannins. You get all this. It's supposed to be at this temperature. They're not doing it to be a douche. They're just like, that's the way it's got. You want it to taste good, then just do that. Coors Light, all your Bud Lights, we don't drink them. All your other lights, freaking, it's cold. Make it super cold. Why? Because it's cheap crap, and we don't want you to taste what it actually is. There you go. That's what it is. Another thing, I'm pretty sure I'm no beer guy, but a lot of your fancy beers are meant to, like, you start them off with them like chilled, and then you let them warm up, and then you drink them kind of like room temperature. So, because they want you to taste it. That's not bad on ice. What are you drinking, Dennis? Fresh crack of my Jack 12 got this week. Saved it for the live. Cheers all. And then he goes, holy... This is so good. Hype. Not hype, y'all. Dennis, I would agree with you. Reminder, I have a video out there of the Jack Daniel's 12-year and the 10-year. The 12-year so much better. Which I hate, because it's the older one and the more sought after one. You gotta face the facts. It's freaking better. It's so much better. The 10 is like, whatever. Some people gonna hate it. Some people gonna like it. 2 or 3 people might love it. The 12 is like, that's some good stuff. Someone also sent me a sample of the Jack 10, the first one, and I compared it to the batch 2. Batch 1 is even better. Like, I think it's just the Jack 10 batch 2 is not up to par. It's just there. Dennis says, it is. I have both, doing the back-to-back, and he agrees. It's not it. It's not it, for sure. All the beer at Oktoberfest in Munich is served at room temperature, and there's a reason, David, because the Germans care about beer, and they want you to taste it. I went to Oktoberfest. One point in time, I was at Oktoberfest. I drank 2 beers and was drunk. I was freaking schlammered. 1, I didn't drink back then. 2, the Germans' beers they're not like, this ain't your freaking Michelob Ultra, bro. This ain't your piss beer, your piss light beer. This is legit beer. I was schlammered, man. And there was like, Oktoberfest is like the state fair where there's like, chair swings and all this crap that drunk people shouldn't be riding. And I thought it was a great idea to, oh my God, I'm drinking Oktoberfest beer. We should go get on the freaking Sizzler over there. I didn't throw up, but it was almost a bad time for a bunch of Germans. Hold on. Doing a little behind the scenes stuff. It's 50 degrees during Oktoberfest. They don't need to keep it cool. Yeah, it was actually fairly warm when I went there. It felt great. Trev, what was the last beer you drank? To be honest with you, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I thoroughly enjoy Michelob Ultra, the flavored ones they got. They got a lime. This one comes with a like a spicy mango or something, like habanero. I don't freaking know. It's orange. So good. And then like a freaking gold one, you know, low calories. I'll be honest though, I mow the yard, I'm hot, I just go crack open a beer, man. Like that, like your good old freaking redneck dude. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like doing that. It's not that I'm sitting there thinking about what I'm drinking. I just like I like a little bit of, come on, it's piss beer. It's refreshing. It's like you're drinking water with a hint of lime that gets you a little, you know, gets a little alcohol in you. There you go. It's all you need. I like it. J-Cells, come on, man. Literally, we said, come on, man, at the same exact time. I saw your message pop up. I'm not a beer drinker. I will say, Giselles, if you're into beer, I've tried some of that. I got a buddy who, he has a bunch of Belgian beer. When he was stationed over there, when he was in the Air Force, he brought back a bunch of, the Trappist beer. No label. It's literally a freaking glass bottle. Monks make this beer type of thing. That stuff's good. That's a real... When you say I drink beer, that's what it is. Come on, guys. Y'all busting my balls over that. I don't drink it because it's beer. I drink it because it's a little bit of booze and it's refreshing. Hey, I drink a lot of wine too, so will you go ahead and give me crap over that too? Freaking dudes drinking freaking grapes, man. I love grapes. Yes, most of Oktoberfest is actually in September. I literally went, it must have been like the last week, because when I left Germany, it was as I was getting out of the army. My flight to America was the next day, and my flight was out of Munich. So my freaking team leader, looking back on it, dude just wanted to go to Oktoberfest. He was like, I can take you to the airport. My girlfriend lives in Munich. We could go stay with her. We took off work. He took off work. I was out of the army. He took off work. We went and stayed at his girlfriend's house, and then we went to freaking Oktoberfest that night. That dude, looking back, dude was playing the system, man. He's like, he wanted to help me. So, yo, Trev, man, like, I'm gonna miss you, bro. You need a ride to the airport? Matter of fact, I do. What a piece of crap. Love it. What am I pouring? We're in extra innings. I don't care. We got one more pour, and then I'm out of here. What are we pouring? Something off my shelf. Is there something you want a quick review over? You want a bourbon wrench review here live? And if you gotta, what are you gonna do? Just good old me says the mammoth. More Hazmat. I'm drinking grapes now. What are you drinking? I want a Jack Daniels 12 or 10. I refuse to pay. Will T, do not do that. Never ever do that. I don't care how good people want to talk about it. It's just that they're not that good. They're not 300 to 500 good. It's just the sad state of bourbon. It's not it. They are really good. I will never pay 300. As much as I love the Jack 12, I will never pay 300. Even if I got it for 300. But I bet you that one's going for over 500. Not going to do it. What's up with the Templeton pick? I haven't gotten any other update other than it's been bottled. So I have the problem with Templeton, or what's delaying the Templeton, is I don't know why they cleared shop. They got rid of everyone. So the distiller, the guy, the rep, I don't even know what he was, but he was into us. Gone. All of them are gone. Every person that we saw when we went there are no longer with the company. It's like they just fired freaking everyone and just brought in everyone new. That's the delay. And I imagine it's something to do with, well, now we got all these freaking new people in here. And they're like, oh, hey, you also have all this backlog. Like, look at all these barrels that belong to people. Like, this barrel belongs to us. So it's not like they're going to get rid of that barrel legally is ours. So I think it's just them getting reorganized and then, yeah. No, just good old me. They're, it's a mess. It's a mess. Go figure. So you guys ruined Templeton. Yeah. So no one's picked anything other than, well, no, there it is. Mammoth Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. Go old school. What do you mean? Super proofers. So that's another one for the Mammoth. Revisit Old Forester 1920. I haven't had that in a while, so I'm thinking of buying another one, give it a review. Martin, I'm actually not going to do that because I'm actually looking at doing like, so many of my videos are so like produced, like they're not fake, but I put a lot of editing, a lot of work goes into my videos, and I wanted to start something to where I could put out extra content. Like I want to try and put out, I hit a video a week. So I want to be able to, sometimes maybe I'll do 2. And one of the ideas I had was like revisiting bottles that I've never reviewed, but are like, I always talk about them. Old Forester 1920. I've never reviewed the bottle on my channel, but it makes every freaking list. So I figured most people won't care. They already know what 1920 tastes like. But at least I'll have a cataloged video, just a quick video I can do, a quick review. Bam. Here's like a 5-minute take of this whiskey. Bam. You're in the liquor store. You want to know how it is. I've been looking at doing that. And that's like one of the first ones I want to do, so I'm not going to do it. Do you have a Tumbling Dice pick or a Cask Strength Bullet? I have a Tumbling Dice. Trey Arrington's been in here. I haven't said hello. Trey, finish on a cigar blend. Out of all of these bottles, I don't own a single cigar blend bottle. I don't own one. Picked up a 115, last bottle on the shelf. What did you pick up? End on something sweet? Knob Creek or Wild Turkey? Man, you guys are, this is my problems. You guys always pick freaking good stuff. But we've already talked about them tonight, and then someone mentioned them. So that's got to be. We're gonna do the Tumbling Dice, mainly because there's the wax. We talked about the wax. They have a pull tab. As you can see, I did not use the pull tab because you can't. You can't use it. The wax literally prohibits you from using the pull tab. Like, what are we doing? I mean, here's the thing, man. Giselle's, I agree with you. It's great to review shelfers as we can't get the single barrel picks. And, you know, my thing is, as like a content creator, it's like, how interesting, how, I mean, you got to look at it. This is income for me. And it's like, well, how much money does that make? You know, how successful could that be if I'm just reviewing a bottle that we all know about? It's not. But I also am like, well, I don't freaking care. I want that cataloged on my channel. So if you want to know, I got it. I got the review. It's there. So I figured I want to start doing that and just sprinkling them in as just bonus. I have no schedule. You get a video when I put it out. But sometimes I'll put one out on a Monday and I'm like, well, hey, I just reviewed this freaking Old Forester. You get one on a Friday too. This Tumbling Dice, this one right here is 6 years old. Which I guess, fun fact, this is cool. These always tell you how old they are. So they should have told me 6. Which is crazy. I don't know how they do that. Like, to change the die on all of their labels, I feel like is a big, like, printing a label is not cheap. So to have a different label is what I'm saying. This reminds me of like Copper and Cask in the sense of, yes, this is MGP. It's so much better. It's better than, in fact, I would argue, hopefully Copper and Cask ain't listening. I would argue Tumbling Dice is better. This is phenomenally good. Like, this crap is delicious. You know what it kind of reminds me of? If you guys, hope they're not listening either. This reminds me more in the territory of like a barrel bourbon. Like some of their blends, they blend in some MGP and stuff, but they get them so good and they're so dark and rich. It's kind of what this is. They do pretty good. They do pretty good. Is this nerd using a Scotch nosing glass? I'm using a buddy of mine got me this fancy glass, man. Only Drems. Look, man, I don't want to warm up my whiskey, you know. I like whole, you know. It's like a drumstick. You get these guys. Look at that freaking fly just landed on me. You get these two to stabilize, and then look at this. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the technique. You can push up with your thumb. Thumb in the bum right here. Pull down for a nice exit. Come on. That's how you do it. God dang, is that good? Now, if only they could get the wax better. The wax gotta change. If you're Trev, wax on and on about wax. Best wax in whiskey? Easy. The best wax in whiskey is Doc Swenson's because I don't imagine this looks like Doc Swenson's. I had to slice into this. You will have to cut into your Obtanium, guys, when you get it. Doc Swenson's, you literally, ready? This is what you do. Fresh seal, you twist and pop it off. It's magic. It just magically happens. This crap is like you're freaking breaking into Fort Knox. It's like they don't want you to get it. They don't want you in there. Maker's Mark is iconic. So therefore, theirs is the best. But in terms of practicality, Doc Swenson's. Hands down. Maker's Mark, the red wax. Like, you can't beat that. Iconic. You know? And they're good. I mean, they're easy to open. And they stay on. And you look at it. It's just over there. I hate all wax toppings. KC is the worst. I'm pretty sure this is the same wax that they use. I mean, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can tell. No, it's going to pick up on my face. This is like a freaking... It's like you almost put a layer of rubber over this. It's just... Look at the bottle! You think an army dude with OCD, you think this is acceptable? This bothers me. Look at that. What did I do? Take a freaking chainsaw to this? Holy crap. It's just ridiculous. I also find, again, totally ridiculous why put the little thing. You can't even use it. Just leave it off. Save some money. Make people take a chainsaw to your freaking bottle. It looks like you blowtorch it. It probably would have been better if I blowtorched it. This needs to be an episode of Wrench Rants. Freaking fix your freaking wax, dude. It looks cool until you try to drink the whiskey. God. What are they doing? Does anyone else... I hope you guys get mad about it too. I'm just trying to drink the stuff. Dude wants me to get a freaking bandsaw to cut into my whiskey. Crumbly waxes ores. Do you remember? Knob Creek has gotten way better. Knob Creek was on the other end of the spectrum. They were the worst wax. You went to pull the little tab, which came off flawlessly. Except for then you would have bits and pieces of black wax just fly everywhere. Just all over the freaking place. Like, they had the worst wax. So I don't know. I don't know if I would rather bandsaw into my whiskey or just have black wax all over my room getting into the carpet and crap. It was terrible. Hey. Got your glass, brother. Oh! Bunch of nerds and heathens. Good to see you, dude. Patreon this weekend. If not, love you all. I think we can. It looks like we might be... Looks like Lake Day tomorrow. And then maybe Sunday. I always say that, but it's a 3-day weekend. There's no plans really other than tomorrow. So I'm set. We're set. Sexy shot with that face behind. I do not look forward to opening my Knob Creek 15. No, Will T, those newer ones, the wax is way better. If that's what you're referring to, the new wax is way better. This is well beyond Knob Creek 15. If that's what you're referring to. This is back in the day. All right. I'm donezo. We win in extra innings. Reminder again, Patreons and everyone in this chat. That's all you get to know. Hey, Emily, freaking love you. There is this is about to sell out. And I'm telling you, because when it sells out and everyone starts getting it and we're all getting drunk off of this, you're going to be like, man, I wish I would have known. It dropped today. Patrons they've already bought theirs. They're all gone. And for everyone in this chat, because there was like 20 bottles left when I posted that. Hazmat 80 160. Kill your liver bottle of whiskey. Check it out. Somewhere in the chat. Check it out. It's really all there is to it. Thank you guys. Looks like we'll be doing a Patreon live stream, maybe just like a Sunday afternoon. I'm sure there's gonna be some sports going. We could do a I'm gonna have the games on or whatever, so we can just sit here and drink alcohol and talk in the midday. I like midday Sunday. 2, 3, 4, middle of the day. Look, turn your notifications on. It's totally random. But maybe Sunday we'll get to do that. And otherwise, have a great Labor Day weekend. Be safe. Don't be freaking stupid. If you can't drive, then just fall asleep wherever you're at. It's free. Yeah, love you guys. I will see you, Patrons, I'll see you Sunday. Everyone else, I'll see you next week. I'll see you next Friday. Just partying. Let's go. Freaking love you. Have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy family, enjoy friends, enjoy yourself. Enjoy some whiskey. See ya. Freaking love you all.